If you've ever wished you could completely blow a woman's mind in bed, making her lose control and crave you more than ever, then this message is for you. Most men think great sex is about size, stamina, or some secret genetic gift, but the truth is different. It's about knowing techniques most guys never learn. And today, I'm going to share one of the most powerful oral sex techniques out there. A method so simple that once you understand it, you'll never go back to fumbling or guessing. Imagine being the guy who doesn't just do okay, but the one who delivers such overwhelming pleasure that she remembers it for days, maybe even weeks. This isn't about tricks or gimmicks. It's about using a step-by-step system that builds intensity until she's trembling, moaning, and begging you not to stop. Sounds good? Keep reading, because I'm going to break it all down into 3 easy steps. I am Dr. Hana Kim, men's sexual health expert. My mission is simple. I teach men the real secrets about what women want, not the polite answers we give when asked at a dinner party, but the raw truth about what makes us go crazy in the bedroom. Each week, I reveal no-nonsense insider strategies that help you connect with women, win their attention, and satisfy them in ways that other men can't. If you want to keep learning this stuff, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a lesson. Before I walk you through the actual 3-step oral technique, there's one thing I need to stress first, and that's sexual confidence. Because technique alone isn't enough. A woman can sense if you're hesitant, unsure, or holding back. Confidence is what turns a good lover into an unforgettable one. And confidence doesn't come out of thin air. It's built through experience and education. If you've ever worried that you're not experienced enough, don't panic. The fastest way to build confidence isn't by sleeping with dozens of partners. It's by learning from experts who can actually teach you what works. Now, let's get into the 3-step technique that can give women those powerful, unforgettable orgasms. Step 1. Finding the perfect position. Before you even touch her with your tongue, positioning is key. Think of this step as setting the stage for maximum pleasure. First, make sure she's comfortable. A great tip is to place a pillow under her hips so her pelvis tilts upward. This small change makes her more accessible to you and intensifies the sensations for her. Have her lay on her back with her knees spread wide. The openness not only makes it easier for you, but also increases her sense of vulnerability in a good way. But don't forget about yourself. You can't give your best performance if your back is cramping or your neck hurts. Kneel on the bed with a cushion under your knees, or adjust her body so you can approach from the side. Some couples even like positioning with one partner lying on the bed and the other sitting in a chair. Experiment with what feels natural, but remember, this isn't a race. You'll need stamina, comfort, and patience. When you both feel relaxed, you're ready for the real fun. Step 2. The patient buildup. Here's where most guys fail. They rush. They go straight for the clitoris thinking faster is better. Wrong. Women need buildup. The average woman takes 10 to 15 minutes of oral to reach orgasm. That means your goal is not to sprint, but to tease, tempt, and gradually awaken her body. Start away from the target. Kiss and nibble gently along her inner thighs. This area is incredibly sensitive and often overlooked. Every kiss here raises anticipation, making her wonder when you'll finally reach her center. When you do move toward her vagina, don't rush inside. Kiss the outer lips first. Run your tongue slowly, gently, with purpose. Think of it like savoring your favorite dessert. No rushing, just enjoying. Use the tip of your tongue at first, licking from the bottom upward. This light touch creates suspense. After a couple of minutes, increase the pressure slightly by using more of your tongue. Start circling closer to her clitoris, but don't focus directly on it yet. Let her body beg for it. Watch her reactions. Is she breathing heavier? Are her hips moving? Good. That means you're on the right path. When you finally reach her clitoris, remember, less is more at first. Use soft, rhythmic strokes. Consistency is everything. Women relax into a rhythm, and that's when pleasure builds. You can vary things. Switch between licking and gentle sucking, but do it gradually, not suddenly. Keep your pace steady so her body can ride the wave. This stage is all about patience and timing. The more you delay, the more explosive the finish will be. Next, the start and stop method. Here's the magic ingredient that separates amateurs from masters: the start and stop technique. Most men make the mistake of pushing a woman straight into orgasm as soon as they notice she's close. Yes, she'll climax, but it won't be nearly as powerful as it could be. Instead, you want to take her right to the edge and then back off. How do you know she's close? Look for the signs: louder moaning, muscles contracting in her legs or stomach, grabbing the sheets, rolling her eyes back. That's your signal. When you see it, pause. Switch to kissing her thighs, whispering in her ear, or caressing her body. Tell her how sexy she sounds or how amazing she tastes. This break, just 20 to 30 seconds, makes her hunger for more. Then dive back in. Resume the same rhythm and intensity you were using before. Each time you bring her close and pull away, her arousal multiplies. The first buildup might take 10 minutes, but the second will take half the time. The third, even less. You're compounding pleasure until she can't handle it anymore. When she's begging you not to stop, when her body is trembling uncontrollably, that's when you finally let her go over the edge. Keep your strokes steady, your pressure consistent, and guide her into an orgasm that shakes her entire body. This is the moment where she feels like you've unlocked a new level of intimacy. So there you have it, the complete 3-step oral sex system: positioning, patience, and the start and stop method. On the surface, it sounds simple, but when applied correctly, it's nothing short of transformative. These steps give you a roadmap that turns what many men see as just foreplay into an art form that can leave your partner trembling, overwhelmed, and deeply satisfied. When you follow this method, you're not just giving her physical pleasure, you're creating an emotional and mental experience, the kind of unforgettable connection that makes her see you differently. You're no longer just a partner. You become the lover she always hoped to find, the one who understands her body and takes the time to do things right. And here's the real secret. Being amazing in bed is not about luck or genetics or being born with some natural talent. It's about knowledge, practice, and confidence. Every stroke, every pause, every buildup adds to her anticipation, and that anticipation is what fuels mind-blowing orgasms. The more patient and intentional you are, the more she'll trust you, and the deeper her pleasure will go. Think about it this way. Most men rush. They don't know how to slow down. They don't know how to tease. And they don't realize that by stopping just before the climax, they can actually multiply the intensity of her orgasm. But now you know. You have the tools to separate yourself from the average guy and to give her the kind of satisfaction that lingers in her memory long after the moment is over. So remember, it's not a race, it's a journey. Take your time. Focus on her reactions, listen to her body, and be deliberate with your touch. If you apply this system consistently, you'll notice something powerful. Not only will she enjoy sex more, but her desire for you will grow stronger. She'll crave your touch, she'll anticipate your next move, and she'll start seeing intimacy with you as something she can't get anywhere else. Do this and trust me, she'll be chasing you, thanking you, and craving you again and again. That's the power of mastering this 3-step method. It doesn't just make you better in bed, it makes you unforgettable.